You're watching Ramping Up Your English. Our current thematic unit is animals, and today we're looking at adaptations some ocean animals have. This is segment 3 of episode 64. Ocean animals are also called marine animals, and since seals and sea lions are both mammals, they're called marine mammals. For our native Spanish speakers, the word marine is easy to remember because it starts with 3 letters that mean sea in Spanish, the word mar. Now think about what you learned in the video you just watched, and we'll identify the physical adaptations that seals and sea lions have that help them get their needs met in the habitat in which they live. Seals look like big sausages, their cylinder-shaped bodies pressed out with a layer of fat underneath their skin. That fat is called blubber, and it always it allows the seals to live in cold water without losing too much of their core body heat. Now that's an adaptation. Think of their faces. Since seals have whiskers near their mouths, these structures help them feel their way along the bottom of the ocean when they dive deep enough to be in the dark. That's another adaptation, along with those huge round eyes. They can see their prey underwater in low light conditions, helping them find the food they need. Remember the harbor seal moms feeding their pups with milk, very rich in fat? That's another physical adaptation. Both seals and sea lions have strong flippers. Now there's an adaptation that helps them swim well in their watery world. That also qualifies them both as members of a family called pinnipeds. Seals and sea lions are both predators in the middle of the food chain. They have to be strong swimmers to catch their prey and to escape their own predators, like orcas. Now, those flippers are so important in the water, but they don't serve that well on land. Look at these harbor seals on the beach. Notice how they move. They're not using their pectoral fins the way sea lions do. Watch them move. They're using peristalsis with their abdominal muscles instead of using their flippers like an extra set of legs. So, where did I learn so much about seals and sea lions? Well, I'm not a marine biologist by any means. Now, one source I used was a wildlife card. The back always has information on the physical characteristics of an animal and how those features help them survive and thrive in their environment. The skull, claws, and skin are all adaptations found here that I didn't mention in the preceding video. Now here's what the back of the wildlife card looks like for sea lions. Here we see many of the same adaptations that seals have, but we also see some differences. When reporting on an animal's adaptations, we're really making a statement about cause and effect. Making the connection between cause and effect is an important academic function of English. Now there are some words and phrases that link these ideas to show their relationship as cause and effect. Here I've listed 5 adaptations of harbor seals. They have powerful hind flippers, small heads with large eyes, and a layer of insulating blubber and sensitive ears. The seal mothers also produce very rich milk for their pups. This lists the causes in the relationship. Now let's look at the effects. The first effect is fast swimming to catch prey and escape predators. The second effect is lower resistance to movement in the water, and those big eyes allow them to see well underwater. That layer of blubber, that keeps their body heat in cold water. The effect of the fourth cause is that they can locate prey and be alert to predators. That fifth cause allows their pups to grow quickly. So we've listed our causes and their effects. Now we just need the language for putting them together in a way that shows that cause and effect relationship. Now we just listed 5 physical adaptations that harbor seals have. Then we listed the advantages that are gained by having these adaptations. Now we start the real work. Let's put each adaptation together with the advantage so that it makes a statement of cause and effect. Let's start with the first adaptation. Notice the words in large print. Those are the connecting words that show that you're drawing a cause-effect relationship between the facts. Harbor seals have powerful hind flippers, which allows them to swim fast so they can catch prey and escape predators. Now for the work with the second adaptation. The small head allows smooth movement in the water. The eyes are large, permitting good sight, good vision in low light conditions. Now for that blubber. An insulating layer of blubber beneath the skin keeps the seal warm in cold water. Now for those sensitive ears, I use the verb helping to avoid overusing the word allow. I use the word facilitates as the connecting word to the effect. Then I add another detail. Mother seals produce milk that's very high in fat content, facilitating rapid growth, especially the growth of blubber that conserves the pup's body heat in cold environments. Now that we've used those connecting words to make our facts indicate a cause-effect relationship, we can put these together for the physical adaptations for our report. Now, we'll look closer at those connecting words and how they can be used for whichever animal you choose in our next episode. I have some quick acknowledgments to make before we go. The image of the osprey catching the fish is shared by Cal Holman. The wildlife card is used under fair use. It's produced by International Masters Publishers. You can contact me by sending an email to letscreatepro@gmail.com. Visit my website at letscreate.org for all the support materials for this episode. Just navigate to the episode 64 page. Now you can watch and even download all the episodes of Ramping Up Your English at archive.org/details/roguetv. Use the search box by entering Ramping Up Your English. You'll find all the episodes there. Ramping Up Your English can be seen in Ashland on Channel 15 on the Ashland Home Network and in the rest of Southern Oregon on Charter Cable 182. Showtimes are 8 a.m. on Mondays and 7:30 p.m. on Thursdays. Visit rvtv.edu for free live streaming. Showtimes will vary in different areas. Check your local public access and education stations. I want to thank my director, Denise Ross, and my talented and loyal crew, and I want to thank you, our viewers. All of you help make this program an award winner. Join us next time for Ramping Up Your English. I'm John Letts.
You've been watching Ramping Up Your English, a support program for intermediate level English language learners. Learn more. Visit our website at letscreate.org. You can also watch or download today's program at archive.org/details/roguetv. Join us next time on RBTV Voices for Ramping Up Your English.